Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Blackness and Dragons. Let's just get started. I'm your game master this evening. My name is Jordan. I use she, her pronouns. When I am not streaming here, you can find me talking about pop culture. Smells Like Teen Angst. And if you watch Smells Like Teen Angst, you may recognize one of my co-hosts, Kiki. Passing it off to you, girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Kiki. I produce the television. If I'm not here, you can find me at The Life of Kiki on all social media platforms. And of course, hanging out and popping off at Pops, our Riverdale after show with Jordan at Smells Like Teen Angst. Who's up to bat next?
I'll go. I'm Moses. If I'm not here, don't at me. I'm not on anything. I do IT stuff, so I usually try to go into hiding afterwards. My room's a mess. And I have similar hair to Jeff when it's not bedhead. I haven't showered in like maybe 2 weeks, I think. So, again, don't at me.
That's quarantine, baby.
Best life.
If you want to at Moses, you could just at me, and then I'll make sure to pass it on to him in a consolidated daily email. I'm Jeffrey Thompson. You can reach me at ONEBLACK Jeff, One Black Jeff. Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I don't know. I do other stuff. But like, why do you want to hear about me when you could hear about Darlington and Kilbride IV?
Hello, that is me. To save time, I'm DK, and I am a writer who also blends tea sometimes. If you are looking for me, that's a little scary, but you can find me at atrocitykitsch.com.
That handoff was fantastic, Jeff. Fantastic. God
That's
tier.
perfect.
Let's just get into it. Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons, y'all. All right, so something mysterious is happening at the Inglewood College homecoming. In a world very similar to ours, it's a brisk California autumn day. The sky is blue. The palm trees are gently swaying in the breeze. The sun is high in the sky. It's the kind of day where you are going to have a pullover with you, but not because you actually need it, because it's stylish and you look cute. This beautiful day is a special day because today is the historically Black University Inglewood College's homecoming. Now, for those of you who are unaware, homecoming is a big deal at a historically Black college. It's not just a football game, it's a celebration of culture. Celebration of Black culture at large, but the culture of the college. It's a chance for current students to meet well-established graduates who are willing to share their life story and their experiences. By speaking with young, I lost my spot, y'all. By speaking with young alumni, by speaking with alumni, young and energetic students grow a love for the institution, and they may provoke efforts to enhance it for the next class. It's a chance for alumni to return home and connect with old friends, find new opportunities, and celebrate their growth. But life hasn't necessarily turned out the way that all the returning alumni wanted it to, and we know that feeling, right? You have an idea of who you think you'll be in 10 years, but you don't always turn into that person. Regrets, mistakes, twists and turns. The person that they wanted to be today isn't necessarily who they are. And Darius Miller knows that in his heart. Darius wakes up ready for this day. Despite any of his other complicated feelings, he's ready to go back to Inglewood College. It's been 10 years since he graduated as salutatorian, and he's ready to flex on everyone with his post-college successes. Can you give us a little bit of Darius's inner monologue, Jeff? Darius?
So I wake up and, you know, my hair looks perfect, but yet I still put in like 10 different hair products. And then I post like my morning motivation video to all my fans on social media. And I just, you know, say, hey guys, you know, life is tough. Today I woke up feeling a little down. And I just want to say, like, everyone out there, you just got to keep on chasing your dreams. You know what I mean? Every day is a different day. And then I like look at it and I'm like, yeah, this is good. Toss a few hashtags, then go brush my teeth.
Darius goes, he brushes his teeth, he finishes his morning routine. Does Darius Uber to homecoming? Does he drive? How does he get there?
He drives.
Right.
He definitely has a Tesla. And he definitely like does the thing where he like circles the front like a couple times just to like see if people will like notice him in the Tesla. And then he doesn't see anyone that he knows, so he just parks somewhere.
So when Darius finds parking, he doesn't park because the Tesla can park itself. So Darius just gets out the car. He lets the Tesla do its own parking itself, garbage. And as he walks towards campus, the aroma of fresh fried fish fills the air. He can smell collard greens cooking. He can hear music. There's laughter. The closer he gets, he sees people decked out in Inglewood College gear. What's the mascot of Inglewood College, you guys? Can we do that right now together?
It's the Wolverines.
The Wolverine Tiger, the striped Wolverine. All right, cool. Inglewood College striped Wolverines. There we go. So he sees people wearing striped Wolverines gear, and he gets on the campus, and there are vendors selling delicious food. There's one-of-a-kind paraphernalia. There's stylish college kids. There's stuffed striped Wolverines. It's very much like, Beyonce's party video, or like the vibe you get when somebody plays Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye. Like just the most hype black party that you've ever been to. That's what's going on when he gets there. But, as he said earlier, when he circles the block with his Tesla, he doesn't see anyone he recognizes. And that's just a little bit odd. He was a salutatorian. He knew a lot of people. He doesn't recognize anyone until the crowd parts a little bit and he sees Dr. Morgause Maywood. And they see each other from across the way and they smile and they do that like kind of non-committal wave. And Darius starts to walk to Morgause. And what is Morgause feeling right at this moment? You're muted, Morgause.
Told you I was going to forget. She is terribly nervous and questioning her decision to come back to the reunion. In her memory, this is the first time she's ever had even close to a conversation with the salutatorian. So in her internal monologue, it's just her screaming internally while waiting with a placid smile for him to walk up to her.
So she waits there, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. And I've been thinking about that all day because I've been nervous all day. This is Jordan talking, not your GM. And so all day in my head, I've been going spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Anyway, Darius finally makes his way over to Morgause and they greet each other.
It's good to see you, Darius.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was going to say the same thing. What's up? What's up?
How's it been? How the last 10 years been? I can't believe it's been so long.
Yeah, it feels like not, 10 years, but it also is. You're a doctor.
I am a very tired one, but a doctor.
Like I saw that I saw like the picture of you at graduation getting the doctorate, and then I was trying to read the comments to figure out like if like it was like an MD or like a PhD, like any of those are cool. So
it's a PhD. It's my doctorate. I'm a doctor of thanatology, which is the study of death. So There's that.
That's pretty cool. People are always dying, so.
Unfortunately for them, and fortunately for me.
Yeah. So. I don't have a doctorate. You probably know what I've been up to.
I don't actually. Do you mind telling me?
I'll give you a hint.
It's the Reader's Digest version.
Hot Black Nerd on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Subscribers.
I've been lost in my studies this whole time, but I saw you drive up in your Tesla.
It's a beautiful car. It's a pretty cool car. Yeah, I literally found out that it did that like minutes ago. So that was just a fun. It's honestly for the environment, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be better.
Well, that's very forward thinking of you.
Thanks, I guess. Have you been here long? Have you seen anybody?
I think you're reconnecting.
Speaking of reconnecting.
I mean, these things are very awkward, right? Just hanging out, meeting people, trying to connect.
Oh,
Almost.
well, as they are talking, Darius asks if Darius asks
This is the first quest is
if
to decipher.
they've seen anyone else. Up walks Moses Danny.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? How long you guys been here?
Not long, just got here myself, and I saw Jeffrey show up, or I saw Darius show up, so a few minutes.
Oh, do you know how long this thing is going to go for? I got my second job later today that I kind of want to dip out for.
I think it's like an all day.
It's like a festival, right?
Yeah. Like there's like a part 2 tomorrow.
Festival. I didn't buy any tickets. I don't go to concerts. What's you guys run into any of our old teachers or anything?
Literally just got here. So yeah.
Do you guys know where the booze is at? Anybody? Little that's fine. I brought my own, so we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
Well played.
You guys want anything? Anybody?
I will take just a little bit of that. Thank you.
Go for it. It's my own concoction. I call it jungle juice. It's pretty good.
It is good.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor, you want to try some of this?
As a matter of fact, knowing that it's jungle juice, I think I will.
There you go.
Well, thank you. Ooh, it is strong. Thank you.
Yeah. It's really just all I had, and everything my roommates had as well. So I couldn't really make up the concoction itself. So.
No, it's delicious. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice of you to share.
It's weird, right? Having the whole gang back together.
It's really weird. Yeah.
Like I haven't seen you, Darius, in almost 2 months.
Yeah, since we there's that like LAN thing. We were just like, let's get together and like play some games.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. And we are friends still. So
we are.
Even though I might have been a little bit aggressive when I lost.
Yeah, you didn't give me a ride home. I've never been in your car since then. You still got that Tesla?
I do have the Tesla. It parks itself. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's I assume it does a lot of things. I heard it can also cook for you, right?
I've never tried that. I literally just bought it for the environment. So
you gotta get the latest update. I think it actually has like a Bunsen burner in the back.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apologies, y'all. Technology is a bitch.
It is. Unless you got a Tesla.
I'm assuming that you guys did what I was going to lead you to anyway, was that Moses joined the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all reconnected with Moses. The car parks itself. And as that's going on, you reconnect with Moses, and up comes Buffy Jenkins.
Buffy!
Buffy! The energy of this little circle is so nice.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Great to be back. Go Wolverines!
Ooh.
Woo!
I saw you have a Tesla, doing great for the environment. Good job, good job, good job.
Thanks. You know, we just got to do our part. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
And Moses, we had chemistry together, right?
I want to say we did, but also I am oblivious to everything. So could have been chemistry. It could have been indigestion. I don't recollect.
the class, dude.
Oh, yes. Yes. We had chemistry together. Yes, we did. Uh-huh.
Cool.
Hmm.
So, what's everybody been up to?
Trying to stay out of trouble and not doing a very good job. I fell asleep in my workstation last night, so still a little sleepy. Hope you guys will bear with me.
That's fine.
I've done a lot. I've done training to become a Reiki master and a yoga teacher, and I definitely am all about healing chakras and definitely leveling out the energy of like the whole of Los Angeles.
Reiki, what language is that?
It's not a language. It's an ancient practice where we use, crystals and stones to really communicate like energy and align your chakras in your body. You should take my card. Like, we're great. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. Like, I can help you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great. Like, I'm also on Instagram and YouTube, and I feel like, if you want, I can like give you a shout out for sure.
Sure. I mean, always here for a little collab.
Is your classes
That's a shout
free?
out.
No. I don't believe in giving my energy without an exchange of some type of currency, whether it's like bartering or some type of traditional, physical money, like Bitcoin.
What about like hugs or, I don't know, weed?
Yeah, again, it just really depends on what I could use at the time.
So as they're having this conversation, the winds blow and they start to smell something different than the smell of the collard greens and the fried fish. They start to smell incense. And they kind of look around wondering where that smell is coming from. And they see with all the other street vendors who have all this different paraphernalia, they see what looks like this old-timey kind of wagon. Not like Oregon Trail, but like anytime there's an old movie and there's a fortune teller, it's one of those. And they all just kind of look at it.
Is that the new Tesla?
This seems rare, very vintage.
Is that
I'm all about this, and I may want to run over myself.
I wonder if they sell crystals.
We can find out.
As they're wondering that, the door to the wagon opens, and out walks a woman, and she looks like, how in comic books everybody has like an Elseworlds character? She's like the Elseworlds Erykah Badu. Like, if there's Erykah Badu, this woman is Erykah Badu.
Ooh, I'm gonna stay back here.
But Erykah Badu just kind of waves at them, and they look, and even though Moses, is a little questionable, he's not sure yet. Morgause and Buffy are already walking towards the wagon.
Yeah, let's definitely see. It looks like she's got crystals over there. Let's get a little bit closer and see if we can find some.
Ooh, it smells good in here.
What kind of
You're
incense?
already in the wagon? You're already in the wagon?
No, I'm at the doorstep.
Oh, okay. And even though Moses and Darius, they're a little suspicious, but something is just drawing them towards the wagon too.
I think I smell weed, dude. She got weed?
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, we could just check it out, see if she's got a little,
All right. If it
And
costs...
Erykah Badu, she waves them in and she says, "Don't worry about it, child. Just come on in."
All right, let's go, man.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Priestess Miss Cleo, what's up?
Hey y'all. Seems like y'all came here today for a reason. And I'm not just talking about homecoming. Seems like y'all need a little healing, a little help. And she does definitely have weed. You can see it there in the wagon. Does anybody want to like roll for like do an investigation check or anything? Or are you just gonna
I'm
deal
going
with
to
this?
try to see what kind of strand it is.
Roll for dankness.
15.
With a 15, you can tell that it's exactly what you want. Whatever kind it is that you're looking for, she's got it. And she says, "Oh, if you want to let up a little, go on ahead."
Do you have any pre-rolls perchance or any paper?
I got that for you. And she reaches into her bra and pulls out the biggest joint you've ever seen in your life.
Because that's not suck.
She lights it up. She lights it up, takes a small puff, and she passes it to the left, as you do.
Oh my god, thank you. Jesus Christ, I thought I was going to have to enjoy this party sober. Fuck that.
Can I see if there's anything interesting in here?
Give me an investigation roll. You're going to take your D20, Kiki, the big one, like the one that looks like this, and roll it. Kiki doesn't play D&D, y'all. This is her first game.
10.
With the 10, you see a lot of cool stuff, but like nothing that strikes your fancy or nothing that makes you feel wary either. You just think it's really cool. There are candles, there's crystals, the whole wagon is decked out, but there's nothing that makes you either say, I want to buy that from her, or makes you say we should get out. It's just very neutral.
Okay,
and
so she's letting me touch stuff.
Yeah, she's letting you touch stuff, but you bet not break anything.
I'm going to pass my joint to Darius.
So even though I seem like I'm super cool, I've only smoked weed twice in my character's life, so I shouldn't need to, but I'm going to roll to smoke this joint.
Are you going to roll for Constitution, or just like to see if you're actually able to do it?
Constitution, to do it without coughing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 19 plus 1. That's a 20.
That is a 20.
Boy!
Those are some nice smoke rings. Nice for you to be able to do that on the first try. I am impressed. And
I pass it on.
And so, as you guys are enjoying the smoke, Erica Badont, she looks around and she says, "Now, who wants to get their fortunes read?"
You say what?
You know what? I do. I don't know why, but I trust this woman. I'll get my fortune read.
Famous last
Why
word?
don't y'all just do it as a group?
I mean, I'm down if you're down.
Is it free?
The first one's always free.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right. In order to do this reading, I'm going to need y'all to put a personal effect on the table. Something that you may have got in your pockets or your purse, please.
I pull out a picture of my first paycheck.
A picture or the actual pay stub?
No, a Polaroid of my pay stub.
Okay.
How about you take my favorite crystal? I carry it in my pocket everywhere.
It's fallen apart, but I have this copy of Frankenstein with me. It's my favorite. It's what I read while I was getting my doctorate. So here you go.
And I wear this ring all the time. So, bam.
Guys, is it just me, or does this room kind of have an energy? Like, do you feel like magic in the air?
I do.
You can roll for that if you want to.
Sure.
I think there's a spell to detect magic. I'm not going to let you cast it actually, but I'll let you like do an investigation roll.
Okay. Investigation. 19 plus 2, that's a 21.
Well, okay, so with the 21, you absolutely know the vibe is high. There is hella magic going on in this room. It makes you feel like whatever reading you get is going to be spot on, the best reading you've ever had, but you don't feel bad per se. You just know that it's hella magic-y.
Ooh.
So you all put down your personal effects, and Erica Badont, she pulls a chicken wing, like out of nowhere, it seemingly out of nowhere. She takes a bite of it, and then she puts that on the table. And then she shuffles some playing cards and pulls out the ace of spades and puts that on the table, too. And she kind of, sits there and she starts humming. Better come home. She sings a little bit and waves her hands over it. And she says, seems like none of y'all are quite happy with the person you are. Darius, you've got regrets about bullying and other things that happened when you were in college. And more Gauss, you feel like maybe you wasted some time in the past 10 years. And Moses, you love to party, but it's covering up a lot of insecurity. And Buffy, you just don't know when to say when. Y'all got some things going on, right? And you may not want to admit it to her, but she's definitely just read you all for Phil.
I thought you were going to tell us our fortune, not judge the hell out of me.
Yeah, like, where's the good stuff?
Oh, honey, this is the good stuff. And she waves her hand over the table with the personal effects again. And you hear a loud bang and everything goes black. And everything stays black for a couple of seconds. And then there's a big puff of green smoke. And the lights in the wagon start to come back up. What's the opposite of when lights dim? I just don't remember that word right now. I look stupid for a second. But they do the opposite of lights dimming. They gradually
fade in.
Yeah, they fade in. The lights gradually faded, and you guys look around, and Erica Badont is nowhere to be found. She's gone.
Cool and awesome.
I don't know. As long as I got my weed, I'm fine. But that beat was crazy.
Where are we?
Where is she?
Something about this doesn't feel right.
Where's my
I
joint?
mean, should we just go get some like chitlins or something and just decompress? Because I feel like that was a thing.
Did we just get hustled?
Before you even think to walk outside, you notice that you don't hear anything outside. When you went into the wagon, you could still hear homecoming. You could hear people laughing. You could hear lots of music. You could hear the marching band. You don't hear any of that anymore.
Hey,
Is this so quiet, y'all?
Yeah, it's a party over? I thought you guys said it was all day.
What type of weed is this?
I think it's a hybrid. Nah, it's actually
Someone
just
look
trash.
for a light switch? Or turn on the light on their phone or something?
Oh, I didn't pay my bill. I don't have a phone. Darius got a Tesla. He's got to have a flashlight on his keychain or something.
Well, that's weird. Here we go.
And you don't necessarily see anything yet. The wagon still looks like it's full of cool stuff.
Where's the
But
front?
you reach for the door, and you go outside, and you realize that you aren't in Kansas anymore. You are in the middle of what looks like a forest.
I don't think this was weed. I think this was PCP or something.
Yeah, really, what's in the weed?
Whoa, bro.
Are there bugs out here?
I mean, probably. It looks like we're out. I don't know. I don't think these trees are native to California.
I don't think these trees are native to anywhere.
Yo, my mom's told me, like, don't take weed from strangers because then you wake up in a van 3 cities over. Like, this is why I don't do weed. It's a bad drug.
That's weed in the 70s, Darius. It's weed in the 70s.
What's the difference? It's still a plant. Why did we?
The difference is hydroponics. You got different strands. You got different flavors, and the potency is way better. Way better.
Well, then,
I mean, clearly, your mom.
You two muscle over what we smoked. Can we try to figure out how to come down? Where are we? This is somebody's cooked up imagination, right?
Do we hear anything? Anything outside?
No, just like normal nature sounds. Does anybody want to go back into the wagon and investigate? Maybe look around, see what's going on in there.
I will.
There's got to be something to help us come down in this wagon. We should go back in.
Can you give me an investigation roll? Anyone? Everyone?
I'm going to be outside arguing with Darius.
18.
19.
Okay, so with an 18 and a 19, you guys both go back into the wagon and you investigate and you find lots of stuff. Nothing that helps you figure out where you are, but you find some magical items that your DM wanted you to have. The first two just look like business cards, and one of them says it's an invite to the cookout. And the second one says, try Jesus, don't try me. And what these do, so the first one, DM speaking, not narrator. The invite to the cookout will conjure an NPC to join you anytime that you're in battle. Any of one of the NPCs that you will meet in the future, when you go into the battle, you can extend your invite to the cookout and get someone there to help you.
Summons!
Your try Jesus, don't try me. When you are in combat, you can use try Jesus, don't try me, and it will block an enemy attack for 2 rounds of combat. You can only use it once per combat, so I don't think you're going to get out of the whole fight just by casting it over and over again. You also find what looks like a very old-timey jacket. It's stylish, but it definitely doesn't belong in 2020. It is a cloak of invisibility. While wearing this cloak, you can pull the hood over your head and cause yourself to become invisible. When you are invisible, anything you are carrying or wearing is also invisible with you, and you become visible when you cease wearing the hood. Pulling the hood up or down during battle will require an action.
I'm anemic. Can I borrow that jacket? I'm gonna reach and grab.
Buffy's.
Yeah. Do it, dude.
I'm gonna reach and grab it from Buffy.
Well, I mean, it's kind of more my style, but sure.
I mean, it fits. It fits. I
mean, I feel like the hood might be too big for you. You should try it on.
Let me see here real quick. Hold on.
And Moses
Excuse me?
away.
Excuse me? Moses?
Sir?
Yeah. What's up? What
do you mean what's up? Where are you?
Right in front of you. What is your problem?
Guys, I don't know what we smoked, but I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
You say that right.
Oh, he's back.
I went
what
nowhere.
Just happened?
Where did you go?
Hey, are you guys higher than I am? That stuff was not that great. I was standing in front of you the entire time. Is this like a gamma game show? What the hell is going on here? And also, when did Los Angeles get a forest?
And you guys also found some more magical items. Do you want them, or you just want to trip out over the jacket for a second?
Yeah, the jacket is really intense. But I will say, like, what else is in the cart?
I got matching pants.
Darius asked what else is in the wagon, and you all go back in and you look again, and you find a bag of tricks. This ordinary bag made from whatever, who cares about the cloth? When you reach into the bag, it reveals the presence of a small, fuzzy object. The bag weighs a half a pound, so you can carry it with you anywhere, and you can use an action during battle to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet, and when it lands, it transforms into a creature. So you got another friend to help you out in case you get into fights. You also see what looks like a regular pair of Tims, but something tells you that when you put them on, you would just run really, really fast. Like really fast, like they're boots of speed. Because that's what they're called in the game. They're called boots of speed. But for our purposes, they're just a pair of Tims and you just know if you put them together, just do great things with them. So you have all these items, but you're still just really, really confused about what's going on. And you take these things and you're just got to figure it out.
Hey, lady, are you still in this wagon? Yo, bag lady, where you at?
Bag lady does not answer. She is gone.
Did she just like drive us out into the middle of nowhere?
Yeah,
We probably fell asleep in her car. Like, we should just probably get out and see if we can find our way like back to Inglewood University. Like, we can do this. We're Wolverines.
I'm gonna look down at my watch. Is my watch still there?
My car can just drive to us.
You look down at your watch, but it's not ticking anymore. Like it's stopped. It's a traditional watch, right? Not an Apple Watch.
Yeah, just a
sorry, I should have asked that first. Yeah, just a regular old watch, and it's not working anymore.
Huh. Yeah, I'll call your Tesla, see if we can get out of here.
Okay, let me just pull up my phone and
Darius goes to pull out his phone, and the screen is doing a test pattern. Like, you know how TVs used to have test patterns? That's what's happening on the screen of his phone.
Okay, so clearly we're in the middle of nowhere. And our technology is just not going to save us, y'all.
I told y'all, wagons, not our friends. Not our friends. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find maybe like a street, or maybe find a payphone. I don't know if Garcetti took them all out yet, so I don't know.
You're gonna
with him.
You guys are gonna follow Moses to try and find a street.
Yeah.
All right. So you all exit out of the wagon. You have your goodies with you that you found, and some of them don't make any sense, but you're taking them with you. The jacket still kind of freaks you out a little bit, but you're just gonna take all the stuff that you found with you. And you start to walk, and you come across a dirt road, and you start to follow the dirt road. And as you're walking down it, you hear a. Can you hear that noise? Yeah, it sounds kind of like horses, which doesn't make a lot of sense to you, and it doesn't track at first until you see the horse. And you see the horse, and there's someone riding on it, and they look nothing like a person that you would normally see. They look like somebody from Ren Fair, from your world. Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And they see you, and they say, "Oh, ahoy, hello."
Did she drive us out to Bakersfield? Are we in Bakersfield?
Oh, good soul. What's in Bakersfield? I know not of Bakersfield.
Oh. Where are we?
You are in. Shit. This is the one question that I didn't think y'all would ask me. You're in the shitlands.
They're literally called the Shitlands? Okay. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
We're in the
Welcome to the
Shetlands.
Shitlands. Ahoy.
Shit,
I think that's like
you mean
near
Redlands?
Bellflower.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Bell-
remember.
Well, maybe
Flower.
San Bernardino.
Why'd they call that Lancaster?
Bellflower, San Bernardino. San Bernardino?
Do you think you could tell us which way to like the nearest phone or I don't know
Phone?
bus stop?
Bus stop?
Yo,
What about a town?
There's no town for a couple of miles, but if you continue down this path, you might reach a tavern. You can go to the nearest tavern maybe and find this bus stop.
Tavern? What the fuck?
So how far down the road is this tavern?
I just passed it about just a little while ago on my horse on legs. You could probably make the journey in 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
All right,
Yes.
Shall we?
let's do it. We're losing daylight.
So you guys take off and walk, and the person on the horse keeps riding their horse. And you hear them saying, what strange people, as they ride off into the sunset.
You hear that, mother? You
Yeah,
hear that,
because we're
guy?
black?
Yeah.
I know. Was that like racism?
I think so.
I told you. I think we're in
Like,
Bakersfield.
I speak perfect English. What is he talking about? A bus stop? Like, I said bus stop, bro.
Bus stop him right in the head.
That fool was on a horse.
In a
Did you see that?
horse-ass town.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, little Nas X. Like, pretend you don't know what I'm saying.
All right. So you guys walk down the road, and you get to the tavern. And you get there, and it looks like, again, something from an old movie. And you're really confused, but you know that this has to be the place where the person was trying to tell you to go. And everything just looks, super old. And you open the door, and it's really hard to open because it's old and wooden and heavy. And when you open it, the noise from inside explodes outside, and you can hear lots of people carousing and laughing, and there's like old-timey music playing. And you look inside, and everybody inside, again, it looks like something from Ren Fair, or like you're watching the movie Onward. Nothing about this makes any sense to you. There's all types of people here, all colors and sizes. There are creatures that you've never seen before. It all just reminds you of something out of Lord of the Rings, or, crazy because there's little short ones, and there's big wide ones, and there's ones that might be dwarves, and just crazy looking stuff. And of course there's, a huge ogre at the bar, and you're figuring the bar is probably the best place for you to go, but there's an ogre at the bar screaming, "I want to talk to the manager." What do you guys do?
I'm going to lean in and whisper to the group. Did we sneak into Disneyland? What is this place?
I know. Is this like a part of Star Wars or something?
Stay with me. At what point is it not the weed? Like, how weird's it gotta get, y'all?
I think it stopped being weed at that horse guy back there 20 minutes ago. I think we were drugged. Did it smell like incense? Do you recognize the smell that was in that wagon? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we've been drugged.
Look, I know we're not high anymore, and clearly we're not in Inglewood anymore. So let's just try to blend in. See if we can, get some info from the peeps. It looks like a good vibe. It's a
Buffy,
creepy
there
vibe.
are 4 black people in a strange bar, and you want us to blend in?
I mean, there's also like whatever this bunny creature is, and there's an ogre at the bar. Come on.
I want to talk to the manager.
I don't think you really know that he is an ogre. He could just be a very sick gentleman.
All I know is I just walked 20 minutes and I could use a drink.
I hear that.
With you there.
Well, Buffy said that you were the only Black people. You're not the only Black people at the bar. You notice an older woman in the corner. You notice that the barkeep himself is a Black gentleman.
Oh.
You know, there are other Black folk around. Not as many. Not enough to make you feel comfortable. You still feel very uncomfortable. But you're not the only Black people there, so it's a plus, you know, for Buffy's idea to sit down. Buffy, can you roll for? I am completely losing my words right now. I think getting booted off the stream confused me. But to persuasion, there you go. Can you give me a persuasion roll since you're the one to go in and sit down?
Okay. Let's see if we're gonna get a drink, y'all. 16 plus 3. That's a 19.
Oh yeah, so you're definitely Buffy's rousing argument that she walked for 20 minutes and she's thirsty wins you all over. And you all decide to go in and have a drink. And so you just go and you sit at the nearest empty table.
This looks cute. I wonder if they have Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, can we get a menu?
Aperol Spritz.
And the bartender, you know, he sees you all sit down. He hears you talking about Aperol Spritz, and he's a young, slender Black man. He kind of reminds y'all of Prince. And the ogre again is, I want to talk to the manager. And the bartender just looks and says, "Ogre, be gone." And walks away from the ogre. And he glides over to you. It seems so magical. And he says, "How can I help you today?"
Do you have any high life?
Every day is the high life what you live with here. Is that a drink where you're from?
Yeah, it's champagne and beers.
Champagne and beer. I can do that. And he walks away and walks back that fast. And when he comes back, he's got 4 mugs with champagne and beer in it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, this is disgustingly weird, but never been one to turn down a good time.
Oh, this is way better than high life. Ooh.
It's really good, yeah.
You don't look like you belong here.
What did I say? What did I say they would
I
say?
knew it. I knew you're right, man. You're right. You're right.
You're right. We have gotten lost, and you know, we were looking for the nearest transportation center to kind of make our way back, or maybe a phone by chance.
I can't give you a phone, but I can give you this. And he hands you a speckled egg.
And the Jack and the Beanstalk is this shit.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't.
Do you want the egg or not?
I mean,
Take the egg.
yeah,
Take the egg.
I'll take the egg. Okay. Thank you.
How did y'all get here?
Well,
tell me the bag lady.
good question. We passed the peace pipe, and then we woke up in the forest, and we looked for a road.
There was a jacket.
Yeah, and there was this guy, and he was on a horse, and he was like, "Yo, there's like a place over there, and they'll help you." And it's been a day, sir. It's been a day.
And Prince looks at you guys, and he looks over in the corner at the old Black woman. He waves her over, and he snaps away again, and somehow he's back behind the bar again. And you all look around, and you see the older Black lady who was in the corner come up to you, and she looks like Jennifer Lewis, everybody's TV grandma. And she says, "Oh no, y'all were fucking around with that bag lady."
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Can you
So
tell
Jennifer
us?
Lewis sits down and
Can
can I
you
tell
tell
you what?
Can you tell us anything about this bag lady? Whoever sent us here?
Oh, she's a mess of a witch. She means well, but she be doing the most. You didn't give her anything, did you?
Yeah, we kind of all gave her something. She was supposed to be reading our fortunes, so she was like, "You don't have to pay me, but like, give me stuff."
Let me guess, you're not from this realm, are you?
Realm?
Everybody from this realm know you don't give the bag lady nothing.
Again, realm? You mean district, county,
Girl,
state?
we're from Inglewood.
Yeah.
Ain't no town called Inglewood around here.
Well, it's really a district in Los Angeles, but you know.
And Jennifer Lewis, this woman who looks like Jennifer Lewis, she sighs and she shakes her head and she points at Doris and she says, "Give me that beer."
Oh, okay.
So she takes your beer and she spits into it. She sloshes it around really quick.
No.
But when she does that, a cloud appears in front of you guys, and it looks kind of like a map. And while you don't understand any of the lands that are on the map, or it doesn't, you recognize it as a map, but nothing on it looks familiar to you. And this map kind of starts to glow, and things start to appear, like little images start to appear, and they're glowing brighter than the map itself. And you recognize these little images as the Polaroid of your pay stub, your favorite crystal, Buffy, the copy of Frankenstein, Morgause, your ring, Darius, and the chicken wing and the spade.
Huh.
And Jennifer Lewis just kind of says, "You all look at this," and she says, "Hoo-wee. Normally with a bag lady, I can just get y'all back home real easily, but this one's gonna take some work. She really did a number on y'all. You smoked her weed, didn't you?"
It.
I mean, she offered.
Just like a sip. Like, who says no to free weed?
Well, that's why she got you so good. What you're gonna have to do is go to these different lands and go get your items back before you can go home.
I'm okay with losing my picture, to be honest. It's
That's my favorite crystal, Moses. I'd like it back. It has the best energy.
Also, what are we going to do? Stay here forever?
oh. I mean, do they have good weed here?
Oh, not the kind that would do what you want it to.
Yeah,
what does your weed do? Just wondering.
I mean, crazy shit like this. Y'all are in a whole different realm, ain't you?
I mean, that's pretty fun. We can hang out here for a while.
Could we smoke ourselves out of here?
No, it don't work like that, honey.
Yeah.
Is there like a way to get like a, I don't know, a physical form of this directory, subway directory? You're kind of blowing out your mouth, Miss Dragon Breath Lady.
Jennifer Lewis looks around, and there's a cloth napkin on the table next to yours. So she reaches for it, and like her arm, like Stretch Armstrong, like it's the weirdest shit you've seen, and you've seen a lot of weird shit today. She Stretch Armstrongs her arm and grabs the cloth napkin off the table across from you. And she like twirls around in the air a couple of times. And then she slams it on the table. And it turns into a piece of parchment that has the map and all of your glowing items.
Was that all necessary?
Hey. Don't get grown with me.
All right, you're right.
Well.
So where are we on the map?
Y'all are here on the shitlands. And it looks like your items are sprinkled out. There's one in Ravnica, one in Chult, one in Barovia, one in the Saltmarsh, one in Waterdeep and one in Neverwinter.
So, are you saying to get out of here, we gotta go track down all the stuff we gave to the bag lady?
And the chicken wing and the ace of spades.
And just, for my records, you said that people come here sometimes and get lost from another realm. Everybody eventually gets back home, right?
I mean, it depends on the spell that was cast that brought him here, but yours seems pretty easy. You just go find the stuff, come back here and see me. I'll do a little and get you back home.
Okay, so like nobody dies.
No, I wouldn't say nobody.
Okay. Okay, that's not specific, but okay. Okay.
You're asking a lot of questions. So are there like Sherpas or something in this land? Like somebody who can help us navigate to these places, or is it kind of up to us?
Well, you took the egg, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's an egg.
You'll see. And that's literally all she says about it.
Cool. So we have an egg and a parchment map, a coat, and a bunch of random shit from Bag Lady's thing. And we're stuck in shitland. Great.
Best homecoming ever.
I don't know why I came here.
Yeah. I don't know why we all came here.
I guess the sooner we get our stuff, the sooner we get to go home, right?
Yeah. Can we get another drink to go? Can we get these? I look at the barkeep. Can we get these to go?
And he's right in front of the table again. And he takes out some plastic lids, which seems really anachronistic, but y'all are just down for anything at this point. And he puts in more glasses and Moses' drink. And then he looks at Darius and just shakes his head and hands Darius a new one and puts a plastic lid on that one too.
Thank you. All right. I don't know how to read maps. Any of you guys know how to?
I mean, I watched Goonies as a kid, so you just like follow the key, and apparently you get to the places you gotta go.
So Jennifer Lewis is actually still sitting at the table with y'all, and she just says, "Just go back to the bag lady's wagon, take the map and the egg with you. It'll get real obvious." And then she walks away.
But
Thank you.
okay. Well,
Okay.
it's 20 minutes back that way. Do you guys really want to go back?
I mean, where else are we gonna kick it for the rest of the night?
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
We could find. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
A weed store.
I'll go.
Moses, this is how we got here, bro.
That is.
I mean, you're not wrong, but hear me out. I just don't want to be in this body right now.
Buddy, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think we should start walking back to the wagon.
I am with you. I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's saddle up.
So you don't actually saddle up because you have no saddles right now, guys. You have nothing but this map and this egg and the other random stuff that you found in the wagon in the first place. And you walk back to the wagon. It's very uneventful. It's just as nice of a trek back to the wagon as it can be. And do you rest first?
Well, first I think we should put all these things we found away. I'm gonna build a little nest for the egg just because I don't really know what to do with it.
Can you just give me a dice roll for nest building, please?
Sure. 14. What would this roll be considered? A skill.
Animal handling, dexterity.
Plus what? So 15.
15 for nest building. Okay, so you do build a nest for the egg. And something inside you says don't put the egg in the wagon. So you put the nest like in a bush outside the wagon, and you put the egg in it. Does anybody want to go back into the wagon and roll investigation or detection or any other good stuff?
Yeah, I'll look for some more stuff. I'll look around. Ooh, natural 20. Haha.
Ooh, with a nat 20, you realize. I was going to give it to you with anything over 10, but with a natty 20, you realize that this wagon is like the TARDIS. It is much bigger on the inside than you guys thought the first time you were in it. There's like a nice area with some beds, so you can have a nice long rest. They're not big beds, like don't get excited. It's like an IKEA bunk bed situation. But you got beds, you got blankets, you find some gold and some silver, not enough that you can buy stuff and ruin the campaign, but enough so you're not broke and going hungry. There's some food there, some jugs of water. You're set up. It's the Harry Potter tent, as Carly has said in chat. So you feel pretty decent. You all have a nice long rest, which doesn't matter because it's not like you guys lost any points or anything right now. But I guess being the DM and being gracious to everybody, I will allow you to level up after this long rest. So we have that to look forward to. And then you wake up after a rest. And how are you feeling? Tell me how you guys are feeling when you wake up. Actually, let's rewind a little bit. Tell me how you're feeling when you realize that the wagon is bigger on the inside than you thought it was. Sorry.
This isn't nice. It's like one of those double wide situations. This would be pretty good at Coachella.
This big ass wagon, tiny ass beds. Disgraceful.
As a nerd, I do the full companion thing where I look inside and I step outside and I look around and I walk around the entire thing and I walk back in. And then I wait for somebody to say something, and they're like, "What?" And then I say, "It's bigger on the inside."
That's what she said.
Come on, the thing, with the blue, the British show,
the TARDIS.
Nobody.
I got you. Yeah. I got you. Don't even trip. I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that, Darius. Take an inspiration. And so you guys do the whole
top bunk.
Go ahead and divvy up the bunks since that's a conversation. Top left or top right?
Top left. I run to the bunk and I just nosedive into it. Oh, this is actually kind of comfortable. Feels like hay.
I'm going to take this fluffy bed on the right. Kind of princessy looking one. Looks like my type of bed.
I am going to take the remaining bottom bunk, and it is just enough bed for me.
Baby bear.
And yep, I'm sleeping right under Moses.
Perfection. All right, so you guys have your long rest, and you wake up in the morning. There's some bread. As I said earlier, a couple of jars of water. So you got breakfast set up. What's your next move?
Hey, is there any coffee?
I'm gonna check on my egg.
Is there coffee? Why don't you roll for detect coffee, Moses? I made that up. It's not a real spell, but like, let's just give me a roll and see what you find.
What attribute were you using?
Wisdom, because coffee makes me feel smart.
Perfect. 12.
All right, so with a 12, you got Folgers. You got some good Folgers.
Oof. This is
It's not. I mean, hey, if it had been under 10, it was going to be instant coffee. So.
Not real Moses, but Moses in game. Folgers is the high life of coffee. And Moses in game loves high life.
So you get your Folgers, you make the Folgers.
Anybody
it's the best part of waking up.
I'll take some. Thank you.
And Buffy, you said you're gonna go check on the egg, right?
Yeah, I mean, I left it outside hoping like whatever type of creature lays an egg like this might like smell it and find it. So I just want to see what's going on.
So you go outside and the egg is larger somehow, but still just an egg.
Whoa. You're going to need a bigger nest, aren't you?
I hear it from outside.
Take an inspiration for that, Kiki. Um,
17.
Oh, no. Inspiration, sorry. Inspiration just means that you get to keep it. So next time, if you have a roll that doesn't go the way that you want it to, you can roll again.
Okay.
So y'all are all having Buffy goes back inside. She joins y'all having your coffee and your bread around the table in the wagon. And as you sit there, a breeze kind of comes from nowhere, and the map that you've left on the table overnight just kind of starts to wave at you to remind you that it's there.
Oh man, guys.
That map waving at us.
Yeah, it's a very needy map.
I don't know
You
about
know
this.
what this means.
Let's see what it wants. Since apparently it wants.
We should get to it.
And really, you can tell when Buffy says we should get to it. What the map wants is really, it's just reminding you that you guys are not here to drink coffee and eat bread. You have a mission to do.
I mean, this is technically my first vacation in 6 years. So, I mean, if you guys really want to go, we can. If you guys want to chill, get a little R&R, I'm also all about that life too.
Well, I just want to know, are we walking to this next spot, or do you think we can find something to pull this wagon?
Huh. That's a good question. I'm going to walk out of the wagon. I'm going to walk around the front and do an investigation.
Give me a roll for that.
What I'm looking for is to see if it can be pulled by something, or if it's like one of those weird magical ones. Oh no, it fell on the ground!
Isn't that the worst? We gotta get you a dice tray, baby.
I need one. Oh, investigation 16.
With a 16, yeah, the wagon absolutely can be pulled by something. And not just that you notice that the wagon can be pulled by something, but it might also have magical capabilities as well. So either or, if you can, whichever one you can figure out first, basically.
I'm gonna walk up, climb the top of the wagon, and sit where I imagine where the prospector and his shotgunner would sit.
The prospector isn't the guy who like mines for gold?
Yeah, but the prospector also has to drive the wagon to the gold mines, right?
Wouldn't it be the wagon conductor? Okay, sorry, we're getting off topic.
Moses is being Moses, and he's leading the way, okay?
Okay, yeah, the prospector. You look to see what the prospector can see. You look to see what the prospector can see, and from here you have a great vantage point of the egg's nest. And you're looking at it, not only is the egg getting larger, but it's also kind of glowing.
Hey guys. I think you guys might want to see this.
Coming. See what?
That guy is glowing.
And big.
Baby, he's getting so big. I think he's gonna need a bigger nest.
So you all see that the egg is larger and glowing. And as Kiki says, he's gonna need Buffy. As Buffy says, it's gonna need a bigger nest. Buffy, you reach out to touch the egg, don't you?
Yeah.
It's very warm. It's very, very warm. To the point where it's almost too warm to touch. And as you put your hands on it, Buffy, you put one and the other at the top of the egg, and it starts to vibrate like this. And the egg kind of lifts up off of the nest and it's vibrating. And I think you probably back up, Buffy, because you say this is not safe. And it vibrates more. And you hear the sound of an electric guitar, like the one that Prince, the musician, will play, and you hear, and the winds carry the sound of an, and you hear,
this is nothing like my Gigapet.
The egg bursts open, and forth it comes a beautiful lavender-colored Pegasus.
Holy shnikes.
Is that a winged unicorn?
It's a Pegasus.
Yeah.
And we're
a winged
Violet.
What?
It's our new best friend, is what
Her
it is.
name is Violet.
Violet is our new best friend. You're right.
You're right. Hi, Violet. I am Moses. How are you? I'm gonna reach to pet Violet.
Roll for animal handling. Do you have any modifiers to that?
Animal handling?
Yeah.
No.
Just give me a roll and see what happens.
8.
With an 8, Violet is not aggressive towards you, but y'all ain't homies yet either.
Yeah.
She takes the petting, but she makes it clear that she does not want more of that.
Back away, guys.
I think
know what I'm doing. I raised her. I can handle this.
What?
Raised her?
Look,
Didn't we get her like
Violet, would you possibly like to take us on a trip in this magic wagon ship with your magical pegacorn powers?
Roll with advantage.
Oh. 9.
So when you roll with advantage, you get to roll twice. You're going to choose the higher of whichever rolls you get. So roll again.
Okay. 19.
Okay, so with a 19, Violet is absolutely super stoked to take you wherever you want to go. And hi, friends who just rated us in our stream. Love to see it. We love new friends. You guys are great. So with a 19, yes, Violet is absolutely willing to take you where you guys want to go, and you know this for sure. It's almost like Violet and Buffy speak their own personal little language, and she says, "Yes, my lady, wherever you'd like to go."
I feel like a Pokemon trainer.
You are. You carried an egg and walked around with it, and then it hatched, and now it's yours.
It's a
This is better than a Neopet.
Togepi. Do we hear it talk, or does it only talk to Buffy?
You see the lips move, and you hear horse sounds like. Brr, brr. I don't know what sounds horses make, guys. Bear with me. What sounds the horse
Not
make? There you go. Is that better?
It's a little better.
Nailed it.
You can. That's what you hear. You hear those weird fucked up sounds. You hear. I can't do it again. You hear horse noises. All right. You don't hear it talk.
Buffy, did you just talk to that thing like Chewbacca?
I don't know why, guys. Might be the air. Or maybe it's because I raised her. I can hear Violet. We understand each other.
Wow.
We've got symbiosis. It's like Avatar.
Please don't stick your hair into her whatever.
Hair?
Yeah, that's what they do in that movie.
Okay,
I
Moses.
just most
Get
the
the
only
map.
person who actually remembers the plot of Avatar and how it worked.
Excuse me, I am 100% nerd. Of course I know that.
Well,
Avatar.
Moses, can
I
you
had
get the
completely
map?
forgotten
I
that
want
was
to
the
see
plot
if
device.
Violet can read it.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run into the thing. I'm gonna run out, grab the map.
Nothing that happens without any kind of incident. You just go and get the map and get out.
I'm gonna look at Darius. Hey man, you're right. It is
Yeah.
huge in there.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
No, it's okay.
And then I'm gonna hold the map up to everybody. So where are we going first? It looks like
And that is a general question. You guys have 6 lands that you can go to: Ravnica, Chult, Barovia, Saltmarsh, Waterdeep, or Neverwinter. Where do you want to go first? Whose item do you want to go after first?
What's
I mean,
closer?
I want my stuff back, but y'all can make up your own mind.
Look, I think it would be helpful if one of us is just like the party leader who makes the decisions, you know? This is kind of like this one anime that I was watching. It's called Densetsu no... We've heard of it. But essentially, like, there are these band of adventurers who had to collect several magical items in order to, like, save the land. But you gotta have like, one person that's the leader. One of us is going to betray all of us at some point. There's like the romantic interest, but also like there's like weird thing where like they're like overly sexualized, so we don't have to do that.
I'm gonna
Okay,
hold
Darius.
a finger over Darius's mouth. Shh, 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 shh. We don't want you to be right
Can you roll intimidation, please?
Yes. Yes. It's in character. This is a 5.
So with a 5, Darius doesn't stop talking because you've shushed him. He just stops talking because he said what he had to say.
Cool.
And so you guys all still need to figure out where you're going to go first, or how you plan to go get these items. You've got your magical wagon. You've got Violet. Where to?
What was closest place on the map?
The closest place to you on the map is Waterdeep. Because Shitland is right next to Waterdeep.
Where there's shit, there's water. I don't know what I was gonna say. What was the item that's in Waterdeep?
Waterdeep has Darius's ring.
Woo! Water deep.
All right. I live in a socialist house. By socialist, I mean 6 roommates, no leaders. I think we should just choose. Do you guys want to do the closest one, or do you guys want to?
I
go?
wrote Path of Least Resistance. Let's go to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Woo! Water deep.
Let's do it.
All right, Violet, you ready to take us there, girl?
Do we have any
And-
straps for Violet?
When Moses asked that question. The wagon seems like it can hear you saying it because it kind of rumbles on its own, and all the stuff to connect Violet to the wagon connects. Don't ask me to explain that because I know zip those zero about wagons and horses and connecting them. But all the stuff to connect the horse to the wagon, it hooks up.
I look at the group. You guys saw that, right?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And you guys really want to leave? I mean, come on. Inglewood's not that great.
Englewood is home.
Also, who's feeding my cat?
Shit.
Oh no, my cat! Guys, we gotta get back.
All right, everybody get on board. You guys are lucky. I took 2 classes. 2 classes in horseback riding. 1 class in prospecting, so.
And with that, Darius is still very upset about his cat. One single tear rolls down his eye. You all climb up to sit in the prospector's seat, which is not what that's called.
It is now.
You sit in the prospector's seat. Buffy shows Violet the map, and y'all will be on your way to Waterdeep next episode.
I
We
got
did it,
it,
y'all. Oh, chat, let's know what your cat's name is, Darius. Darius?
What?
Chat, let's know what your cat's named before we exit.
Snuggle Bear.
Snuggle Bear. All right, y'all. The cat is named Snuggle Bear. Darius is crying about Snuggle Bear, and we'll find out what happens next week. Thank you all so much for being with us. Thank you for bearing through our technical difficulties. Thank you for everyone who rated us this evening. Thanks for hanging out, being active in chat. I tried to peek over when I could. I love y'all. Everybody else, say your goodbyes. Kiki?
from me and Violet. Goodbye. See you next week.
Moses?
Thank you for watching.
Oh, just kidding. DK. Moses?
Yep.
You want to say bye to the people?
It's good prospecting.
And if anyone can just check on my cat real quick, that would be great. So, don't worry, just check up.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on our first episode. We will be back next week. Same bat channel, same bat time, here on Q Times at 6:30 on Tuesdays. There are lots of other great, fantastic shows that air all week long on Q Times. Please like, subscribe, all the things that you do to follow them, because they're shows that are just as awesome as ours. And we'll see y'all next week when our heroes go to Waterdeep to get back Darius's ring.